Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Napoleon Total War with this pike and shot mod. Today we're gonna carry on and siege the hell out of the Protestants. Our goal is to move through here. Now, as per the objectives, I didn't realize that I've been getting that many, because we actually have 4 of them. So we need to take the town that we're about to take, Kessel. But then there are also Cleves, which is currently held by the Spanish, so I'm not sure how we'll do with that one. Hanover is controlled by the enemy. And then we've got Schwerin in Mecklenburg, which we aren't actually at war with as of yet. But I guess that will come. I imagine because I've accumulated quite a bit of wealth that I could possibly buy this province of the Spanish, if they are willing to give it up, which I hope they are. It would split their holdings in the area, and it would give us a border with the Dutch, which I'm not too happy with. The Dutch have a pretty formidable navy. I've been a little bit worried about the enemy coming after my my trade ships. Let's send our navy out, or the 2 new ships that I've recruited. Let's send them out, and then let's make sure that we keep pumping out these trade ships, so we make sure that we hold dominion over the sea, because that is bringing in a lot of cash. Not as much as tax revenue, but it does a lot. And I've already explained, like, the balance is different in Napoleon compared to Empire, where in Empire you're kind of expected to have, at least in the start, a very high reliance on trade, or you make a lot more in trade. Here, while in Napoleon it's kind of the opposite. But then again, yeah, I've gone through it. We don't have full moves, but we will move forward. I would probably like to fight the enemy outside the castle. We'll see what we'll do in terms of that. We'll move up the full army, prepare to lay siege, and at the same time, you know, I could probably already now start to move. Yeah, they are perfectly happy. Now, a lot of resistance to foreign occupation. If that is lost, we're down to 8. That's usually because there's a foreign troop within the borders of the region. But as far as I know, we don't have anything like that. Maybe I should do already now to try and purchase this area, just to see if the Spanish are up for it. They are very friendly with us. Can I buy region? I would like to buy this region off you. And I would be willing. We'll probably have to go pretty high. I have 77,000 right now. Let's start the bidding at 20,000. I will pay you 20,000 for the region of Flanders and Wallonia. And they reject it. I'm sure we're gonna have to go quite substantially higher. They weren't even close, I feel like, to accepting that. Currently also, I'm not ready to move in to protect the province, because it will give us a border against the Dutch, and the Dutch could attack. So, yeah, we're gonna have to spend quite a bit more money to get that province, to achieve the goal of claiming it. We get Lowland Scots of 5,000. I mean, in that sense, it's not worth it, although it does have a gold mine, and it has another mine here, so I'm sure the province is going to be very lucrative in the long run, so that could be really good in that sense. We can make a lot of money from it. Anyways, yes, also the French force is not a big force, so it's kind of pointless actually having the troops here. Now the troops here are really only, I mean at this point, really only defending Stuttgart more so than they're trying in helping the Bavarians. And also, in case the French actually heads down to the Tyrol region, which would actually be kind of a disaster if they took that, because we have a lot of wealth in this region. Like, it's a good region that I make a lot of money from. So that would not be nice if they took that. But I think they're gonna go against the Bavarian. The actual best result would be that they crush the Bavarians, and then I come in and take over it afterwards. I would probably release it as a vassal, just because I like vassals. But yeah, I don't see that happening. Is there anything else that I need to go through? No, I don't think so. There's no cabinet changes that we want to do. I think I made a mistake earlier when I was switching one of them out. You should always try and clean this out so you get a new batch, so you get the possibility of like a real genius turning up. Oh yeah, I burnt this farm down. Good. Good that I actually delayed a little bit. I burnt this farm down because they had great estates, and I want the communal farming. I've already explained why, because bloody communism. No, because it's much better. It's crop rotation field rather than great estates. Right, dealing with those. I said I was going to do it off camera, but I want to bring these guys up to a little bit more strength so I can just send in the cavalry and round them up. Although, with that said, I'm sure this is the unit that absolutely savaged my cavalry in previous battles. Right, let's end turn and then start the siege. Agent detected. Adolf is detected. Ooh. We got that. Nicely done. Admiral available. And supply shortages. Army is receiving supplies. So shortages on for the ones on campaign. It's gonna be interesting to see here. Okay, so it's mostly actually just pikes. Tons and tons of pikes. German heavy pike formation. Which is great for them because it'd be difficult for me to punch through and actually get inside the fort. However, I do have a howitzer that can continuously lob explosive shots in at these tight formations and hopefully blow them up. It's not super accurate, but I'm sure will do a lot of damage. I mean, just because, and the thing also here, they've got 60 morale, so it's going to be like almost impossible to break any of these units. So I will probably end up destroying the entire fort before the time is over, and we might actually run out of time. This is why sieges are difficult with the format I've set up around. We're gonna change it around. I'm thinking, no, actually, I should have probably switched these I should have moved these cannons over to this army and removed like some of the weaker cavalry instead, which I still can actually. So some of the broken units, like this unit and this sword unit, should move over. And then the two cannon units should move in. And yes. And then we start the siege, and then I want to change it out because we're going to need pikes going in. And then it's going to be important to get gunners to gun down the pike formations. And once that's done, it's going to be pistoliers to shoot down them. Then the general. Light cavalry is going to do nothing. So that's the setup. Let's join the fray and attack this fort. Right, so this is our situation. It's gone about 40 minutes and I've basically made no headway whatsoever. The howitzers have been extremely inaccurate, not hitting this center clump of tons and tons of pikes a single time. It's hit all the way around it, but nowhere close to it. So I'm not entirely sure how we will do this, because right now there's only like 20 minutes left. I think like my plan right now is sending in cavalry. Actually, we'll send in cavalry. We'll try to kind of goat them, or in some way get this formation inside, somehow getting these guys out so we can actually shoot at them properly. Because this current way is not going. Alright, cavalry withdraw. And as the enemy troops now hopefully will follow us out, we should be able to do quite a bit of damage to them. But I mean, we've taken 40 minutes and we've made basically no headway whatsoever. Let's try and avoid friendly fire here. You can start firing again. Looks like quite a few of them are going for the gate, which I'm not sure I want them to get out the gate. I actually want them to come closer to this side. Hold fire, just so you can ride past. And then we're going to start opening fire at that area again. Okay, the cavalry has opened fire. Alright, fire here again. Oh, are they closing in on this side now? Well, this unit should open fire. And these guys have gone close enough. And then we should bring up these to get closer. And then I'm gonna back these guys up. We're gonna create an area in which we are able to shoot at the enemy from multiple angles. Lots and lots of enemy pikes are now coming out. Focus in on firing on that. Pikes, move over. These pikes don't actually seem to be they seem to be going for the cannon actually, rather than the gunners, which is good because then the gunners can continue to fire at them. Oh shit. Pikes form square, and then gunners fall further back again, and then you... The thing is, it's such a wide area it kind of hits on that, you know, the shots are literally landing everywhere. Oh, they've actually made it! The bastards actually made it up to the line. Can I get a canister fired into that? Somewhere like that. Are you ready to fire a canister? Yes, you are. Fire! Okay, we shot quite a bit of our own troops with that. I have these foot soldiers I can send in. Right, you have to retreat again. Oh, more and more troops are pouring out of this. More pikes forward. You over to the side. This unit's getting overwhelmed. And you're not even... You don't even have pistols. More and more of these pike formations are coming out. And... we're not having the best of time trying to defeat them. If enough of them get out, I might be able to try and snipe the main area, which I think at this point, oh shit, they're moving straight through the cannon fire there. Can I get cannon shots going towards that then instead? And then you can move back there, and then you will fire to shoot at the troops on the side there. And then the howitzer is, I mean, it's scenery at this point. It's not really doing any much. Okay, so it's better for you to kind of get in between. See if we can get the gunners in between these different pike squares. And we'll do damage to them that way. More and more enemies are pouring out. And finally that unit was defeated. I'm pretty sure I've been firing canister probably continuously into my own troops there. It's not great. Wasn't a great plan. Let's go down and take a look at what's going on. So we got these guys firing onto these. Square holding, and then one square holding over here, and then gunners here, gunners in the woods, and gunners out here. We got cannon shot coming this way, and we got cannon shots going that way. Alright, so we are slowly doing damage to them. But I want more of these. They still have about 2 pike units in there that needs to be dealt with before I dare send troops inside to try and claim the center point. Keep firing. Good. And then we can see the cannon shots bouncing here towards the choke point where most of them are trying to get out. More and more, there's one pike unit left inside. Most of them have now joined the battle here. But this square is completely kind of surrounded by the enemy. We need to get a general closer to the squares because they are losing in number. I like to see that. That one is about to break. And then I need to concentrate my cavalry. Oh wait, why? Oh, I thought I told you to attack there. We might able to set it up and shoot down this gate here. Looks like pikes might be coming through that gate. Prepare to attack them as they get out. We got this pike formation right here, could make an attempt at getting inside there. We've got 12 minutes left of the battle. Even if I'm not able to secure the fort right now in this battle right here, I think we've probably done so much damage on the opposing army here that it might still very well be considered overall a victory for us. Right, most of their pikes are now out. And are out in this area right here. Time for the howitzers to hold fire. Will continues to fire over there. What I want to do is I want to get my pikes, the one pike unit that I have that is left, in there to stop the enemy getting back inside. And then we're going to get the cavalry and everyone else out here. To go in and deal a lot of damage here. And actually start claiming this crap. It's down to 100 men. Some of, quite a few of my units are out of shot. Maybe I can be a little bit more crazy with my cannon shots and fire them through here. I'm not sure how long this square will hold. So it's kind of important that we do win, or like we are able to do what I set out to do. Right. I need to push the cavalry through. I need to push these guys through. I need to push everyone through. And now I want you to fire on the gate. We are getting some good bounces through here. This square could definitely be freed up. And we got a smaller unit. Wait, did I break? No, there's still 49 of them, but they're completely surrounded there. Oh, now they ran. Move back. Right, we need to... Okay, my pikes are in. We'll set them up. And the two cavalry units here need to push through. And then I've got gunners and shit coming through as well. Gunners pull back. Okay, pull back. I wonder if that unit survived. Any of those units survived. It looks like the retreating unit, one guy survived. We had one survivor. Push further back. And we'll do something like that. That's a good start. You're out of shot. We're getting more and more men inside. They're not really coming back, so I want to push all troops now. Push them in towards the capture point. We've got a gunner unit that has rallied. Let's try and get our cannons to safety. Let's not try and get them killed. Gunners fall further back. Okay, save the second square. You will be able to open fire there. Meanwhile, we're actually we're in the fort. We're in the fort. We're taking hold of the fort right now. Actually, Pike Square can get out and attack. They're surrounding that Pike Square as well. But I'm getting troops into the very inner courtyard there. Takes a lot of cannon shots to get through that stupid gate. Let's organize the troops inside. Oh, what was that? A cannon! No, that was the howitzer unit. The howitzer unit was killed off entirely. Do I dare? I do not dare. We're 42 seconds from victory. I'm not gonna sacrifice Wallenstein in the last moments of the battle. The two squares are holding. They're barely fighting each other. My second unit's coming out here. We're gonna sandwich the enemy. I've got gunners, they're gonna go inside. Wallenstein is gonna go inside as well. Let's reform this cannon, get it to a different spot. 1 second, boom! With 5 minutes to go, this is gonna be horrible to do the aftermath battle thing. We were able to be successful, but holy shit, these types of battles annoying. We managed to sandwich that unit and destroy it, so that's great. But overall, we probably lost a lot of men. Well, I mean, if we're gonna attack forts like this, we need another idea of how to attack them. Grenades, more pikes, more accurate howitzers for sure. Or maybe just more of them. If we fire enough shots, eventually we'll hit something. Right. Let's go back to the campaign map. We were victorious. We didn't lose as many men as I thought. Out of 4,000 men, we lost 850. The enemy lost everyone at that fort. They killed 600. You know, well, you can tell that they are an enemy of God, given what they did here. I do note here that the only unit that was lost was the howitzer unit. The pike unit survived, I guess. It said 45 men. It did not get completely destroyed. Enough of them lived that the unit is still intact. The only unit that was completely destroyed was the howitzer. So I wonder which one it was though. So we've got one here that 445 kills, lost 36. So it's clearly not that one. It's this one right here. It's only got one guy left. It's got, well, it did get destroyed, but what? It doesn't have room here. It's only, how does that work? It says it only has one left. How does that work? No chevrons. We've got 3, which, 49. There's one that should have 49 men remaining. Pike. Lost 17. So we clearly had one pike unit that lost everyone, but I also lost my howitzer. How does this work? Because the howitzer was completely destroyed. So the howitzer killed quite a lot of people still. 235. I thought he missed continuously. He was completely destroyed, so that unit was destroyed. We had 2 units that were destroyed. But clearly there's only one room missing here, so I don't know, I don't really get that. Let's not linger on that though. We conquered the area. I can liberate this as its own area. I kind of wish maybe I should have done that from the get-go. We will keep, you know what? We will keep the mess that is the Holy Roman Empire. So we'll liberate it. And we get 2 mercenary arquebusier units. Wonderful. It was destroyed, but it rises again. Those units will join Tilly. And then next time we will hand over to Hanover. I should have done this with Württemberg as well, or Württemberg. Should have done that with them as well. Like created its own area. We'll keep the mess that is. Oh, we can trade with them. Nice. Well, we'll keep some areas so we can trade with them. Like the point of having these shit nations is that we can trade with them. So we've got our first protectorate. And we're gonna try and get as many of those as possible. I guess I could allow these somehow to like rebel and then come back and create it as its own. The problem with creating it as its own is that we won't be able to we won't actually be able to turn it over into Catholic, right? Oh, it is Catholic now. It is Catholic. Did it change when it became a protectorate, or were they were always Catholic? That can't be true, right? They're gonna drop in Protestantism because we put a Catholic ruler on the throne. Right, next time we're probably gonna hold off on advancing here further to kind of figure out if there's gonna be a rebellion here. And they're gonna get destroyed and we have to take it over again. Wait, this was this pike unit that we got right here is the one we got as a for completing the object, right? Or the quest. Great. Or does that happen, or is that no, it's not transferred to to the capital. We'll continue here. Probably running out of supplies. It's going to take him a little bit longer, but 3 turns, then he'll be able to take that. Very good. The Navy. Did I move them? No, they should move back to port. You know what, we could, rather than stop the campaign and actually continue on to Hanover, we can bring up Pappenheim. Pappenheim will be brought up. So Pappenheim will be brought up. And we'll have Wallenstein hold, and then it will be then Tilly and Pappenheim that will be moving forward. We'll switch out a few troops here, so we can send over this pike unit, and Wallenstein can get his troops back here after the battle. Interesting how we lost so many units, but we don't have room to fit everything in or back into his army.
My lord?
Pikes will go over here. I guess I could merge the Hakebusiers. Now he's got 21, and boom. Right. Will be sent there. Good, good, good. Not the greatest of episodes, but then again, a siege. Well, for this one, what is good about this is they've got a troop outside, so we can attack that, dragging this fort out of the castle, so we don't have to have one of those sodding castle battles again. Well, that will be nice. I'll try later on again to try and buy this off the Spanish. We tried at 20,000. Next time we can jump up to 40,000 to try and buy that. But yeah, so far not really any major problems, so everything is going really great, and the Ottomans will do some work for us by completing these roads before we are able to take the fort, which is currently completely empty. Wonderful. And with that said, I'll say as I always say, hopefully you guys enjoy this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.